What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ty Nicole back with another video. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ty Nicole back with another video. And today, as y'all can tell by the title, I will be telling y'all a story time today about how I got COVID-19 and my experience with it. And yeah, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, girl, what the fuck? Like, you had that? Yes, I had that, and it's real. It's really real, y'all. For real, it's really real. First, I thought it was all games, fake, and woo. It's real. No, it's real. But anywho, let's get into the video. So, if y'all see me looking down, it's because my computer right here. But anyway, so let's do a backstory. I do work in the healthcare field. I am a certified nursing assistant, CNA, basically. So, basically, for those who don't know, my job is to care for elderly people. Sometimes it can range from 10 people to 15 people, depending on, where you work, whatever assignment you got, blah, 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 blah. And so I bathe them. I'm basically their caretaker. I bathe them, clean their bottom when they have a bowel movement or when they urine on themselves. Some wear diapers. Well, they briefs. Some wear briefs or whatever the case may be. And, I just basically do they everyday living. Everyday living as we do is what I do for them. Feed them, cook, whatever, So I was working at a facility. I'm not going to say the name of it, but I was working at a facility and they were not COVID positive. So that means there were no positive cases in the building, which they gave COVID tests. Like, they hadn't gave COVID tests in a minute. So back in October, my birthday October 1st. Back in October, I don't work night shifts, so I usually work 6 in the morning till 2 or 7 in the morning till 3. So it was a night shift that I was picking up 4 hours from 3 to 7 just because they had it, and you feel me, I could do it, just helping out basically. So it was this resident, my favorite resident. Don't get me wrong, I love all of them just the same, but I just, some of them you get attached to basically. So I was attached to her, and I had the back assignment, which included her room. So mind y'all, this time they wasn't COVID positive. We was getting tested for COVID, and then I think it stopped though. I think they stopped testing. But anywho, so I goes in her room because she has her call light on. A call light is a button that they can push to notify us if they need anything or, any help or, So she basically put her call light on, and I went to go answer it. So when I go to answer the call light, she's like, I can't breathe. So I immediately basically went and told the nurse. So after I told the nurse, I went back in her room because, like I said, I'm attached to her. I care for these people for real, for real. I don't just work there because of the money. So I go back in her room, and I'm just thinking quick, like trying to find ways, to help her, you feel me, be able to catch her breath. Because first of all, she's already on oxygen. And if you don't know, the only time you're going to get put on oxygen is if your oxygen level is 90 or below. So she's on oxygen already, and the whole time I've been here, which was from 3 to 7, don't forget, whole time I've been here, she hasn't ate her food, which that I passed dinner. She hasn't ate her food, set up to eat snacks. Usually she sits up in her chair to eat. I know her, daily routine, so I'm just like really worried about her. So I I go back in there and I'm just looking around trying to figure out. I'm just thinking on my feet basically. And I'm just like, okay, well, she was slouched down in her bed to where they beds can rise up. The head can come up, the feet can come up. And her head of her bed was raised up. But the crease of the bed where the head was raised up, the crease of it, that's where her head was lying. Her head wasn't, where it was supposed to be. So I'm like, maybe if you sit up, you, be able to breathe. She was like, no, I've been feeling real bad for these past couple of days. And I've been telling the CNAs and telling the nurses and nobody's done nothing or whatever the case may be. And then she was like, she feel like it's a ball in her chest when she sit up. She feel like it's like, she feel like a band wraps around her, underneath her boobs all the way around, basically stopping her from breathing or not being able to breathe. So I go get another CNA, or you can go get another CNA or another nurse, whatever. But I went to go look for a CNA, couldn't find one. So I got the nurse and had the nurse, I'm like, she can't breathe. So can you help me pull her up in her bed? We pulled her up in her bed. She was like that it felt like a band was around right here, underneath your boobs. And she felt like it was a band right there stopping her from, being able to breathe. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get you some water. Mind you, this time they were not COVID positive. So me caring for this lady like I care for this lady, having a, bond with this lady, I feel her head. I feel her cheeks and stuff. Because we all know, no offense, but we black. Our mamas, teach us about that. Temperature, you sick, you hear me, your mama going to touch your head. She's scalding hot, y'all. Like burning up. When I say burning up, I mean burning up. So I'm like, wow. But mind you, this is a lady that I care for, so I on a daily hug her, make sure she cool, just be touching her, y'all know, like if you a CNA working the health field, whatever, So I feel her head. I'm like, she's burning up. Like I know when somebody's burning up, or like when somebody's extremely hot or whatever case may be. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she is so hot. So I go to tell the nurse. I ain't gonna even disclose what the nurse said. The nurse was basically like, well, she went in there to check, and basically she said nothing was wrong. But what I told the nurse was, my exact words, she got COVID. That's what I said, y'all. I kid y'all not if I'm lying. I'm dying. I said, she in there burning up. She went in there, checked on her, came back out. I said, no cap. I think she got COVID. So COVID spreads, basically they say airborne. First it was through fluids of somebody who has it has to put their fluids on you in order for you to catch it. But now it's airborne. So me being me, after I'm done touching her, I go to wash my hands because I want to protect them by any means necessary. If I was to have COVID and I was to touch them and without washing my hands, I could spread it to them, and I don't want to do that. So I go wash my hands. I don't want to spread from the next resident to the next resident. I don't want to do that. So I go to wash my hands, and I go back out to the nurse station, and we talking. I'm like, yeah, I think she got COVID. I'm not trying to jinx her or nothing, but it's just them are COVID symptoms. When you can't breathe, they say go to the hospital. When you having a fever for days, like go to you got COVID. But I didn't tell the resident that. So I goes home. I'm PRN, which PRN mean I come in when I want to. I pick up when they need shifts picked up, whatever the case may be. So I took off for like maybe 4 days. So they started doing regular tests Tuesdays and Fridays. So after that, I didn't pick up for about 4 days. So Tuesday come. They like, come get a test. Mind y'all, those whole 4 days, after that day that I worked, I had been feeling like, it was like symptoms of a cold, basically. When you got a cold, normally I don't get sick. I don't get sick at all. So when I do get sick, I get sick, like beyond sick. It goes to the level it don't need to be at. So I was having symptoms of a cold, but brushed it off. So Tuesday come and I go to get the COVID test. I walk in, you know, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, we ain't even COVID positive, so I'm good. Y'all, they did the one on us that looks like a pregnancy test. Look like one of them little pregnancy tests. So they only swabbed right here. They didn't go all the way up my nose, only swabbed right there. So when she swabbed and stuck it in the little machine, it said negative. Stuck the Q-tip in the little, you know, tested the Q-tip, it said negative. But when she wiped the Q-tip on the little machine, whatever thing, it looked like a pregnancy test. Wiped it on there and stuck that pregnancy test inside the machine, it said positive. My whole thing, y'all, I'm shocked. I'm so shocked because I don't think COVID is real. And I'm just so shocked. And I'm just like lost for words. So I'm like, how? Like, she like, I don't know, but you have it. And it say asymptomatic. I'm like, that's crazy. Then I just leave. She called me on the phone like, well, if you don't got no symptoms, you know you can come back to work. But you would just have to work on the COVID side. I was supposed to be at work that Sunday. So I'm like, okay, hang up the phone. Y'all, I immediately text my mama. Mama, call me ASAP. Like now. Now. Because I'm only 19 years old. Don't get me wrong. I'm a mama's baby. And whenever I'm sick, my mom takes care of me. So this is a worldwide disease and a worldwide disease, pandemic, whatever y'all want to call it. And I'm just shocked, y'all. I'm like so shocked to the point where like, it's just like, dang, like I really got this. And then I'm not even believing this lady because like, who? You're lying. Anyway, so I get back in the car. I'm just silent. Ride home. Mama finally called me and I'm telling her, I'm like, Mama, they say I got COVID. She like, you don't got no symptoms? Like what's wrong? You know, I tell her, you know, well, I ain't had no symptoms, so I don't know. She tell me, basically the blow dryer trick, the blow dryer trick is what I use. I use the blow dryer. I drunk hot fluids. Mainly I use the blow dryer though. My mom told me to get some sea salt, lime, orange peelings, boil it, and sniff it. Mom was just telling me what to do, you know, and she was telling me I was gonna be okay because I was upset and I was crying because, like, I don't want to die. So, yeah. After the fact that they tested me and that night is when I started realizing, like, I've been having symptoms like a stuffy nose or dry cough, taste and smell is gone. I didn't even notice my taste and smell was gone until I was on the phone with my mama and she asking me, like, think about it, like, do, like, come on now, like, think real hard about any symptoms that you did had. And yeah, and I just did whatever my mom told me to do, and I'm here now. So I mean, I ain't die, like. But anyway, basically my experience with it is, make sure y'all wearing y'all masks. Make sure y'all protecting y'allself and the others that are around you, because it's real. It is really real. And when I say I'm so glad that I'm here today, like, y'all don't know Like, y'all really do not know. Like, for real, y'all don't know. Y'all do not know. I thought I was gonna die. Like, some nights I didn't even sleep because it was just that deep. Like, I was just thinking about it that much. Like, and then I'm so glad I didn't have all the symptoms that everybody have, like body aches and your whole body aching and stuff. I got scoliosis, so my back hurt all the time. But that was about it. And stuffy nose, no smell, no taste. And I was just really working hard to get my smell and my taste back. And then I would have, I felt a lot better because I knew, you feel me, like, I'm good. But it's real, y'all, and you don't want to get tested positive because it limits basically a lot of stuff. And can't go to work, school, can't go out in public. My mama didn't want me going out in public, wasn't letting me go out in public to grocery stores and stuff like that. She wasn't letting me go nowhere, so I was just basically in the house trying to quarantine and get it over with. But yeah, the experience is tragic, y'all. It ain't no joke, and you do not want to catch it because you will feel so low. And I'm just thanking God that I'm still here today. And shout out to my mama because I love her to death. Like, I would do anything for that lady. Nobody comes before that lady because anytime I call with any situation, she my backbone. She there. Like, she ain't, you feel me? She ain't just, you feel me, brush it off. She ain't treat me like, like I was a contagious disease or, nothing like that. So I really appreciate my mama for that. But anywho, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. This is not fake. This is true. I done had it. Like, I could really pull up, you feel me, information about it if y'all want it. But anyway, I don't care what nobody got to say. Y'all some haters if you say it's fake. But anyway, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below any other content y'all want to see. And make sure y'all hit that post notification bell so y'all get notified when I post. Peace.